Warning: the following video will contain language of a frank and explicit nature. Viewer discretion is advised. If you don't want to hear anything about any four-letter words or dealing with subject like nudity and sex, stop watching now. For everybody else, well, you know who I am, guys. I'm Dave, darker than Damien, more savage than Vandal, and this is the Arrow Roast Special Edition. Now, I was originally thinking about doing what I'm about to say here as part of my roast for this week's episode of Checkmate. And I'm still working on that, and hopefully I'll get to it the next day or two. But the current things that have happened in the news lately involving one of our favorite actresses begs for special attention. And I realize if I was just going to incorporate my rage and my tongue lashing on the sewer dredging cum catcher who leaked these fucking pictures, I was going to go off on its own tangent, and next thing I know, the video would be 40 minutes long, and I may be good and I have a lot of fans that love my roasts, but I'm not subjected to that shit. So no, this is going to be its own separate thing. So consider it an Arrow Roast bonus, but this is something I've got to deal with here. All right. Poor fucking Katie Cassidy. Oh my God. I don't know what the hell happened. I mean, when she left the set of Arrow, did she walk under a ladder and the ladder then fell into like a shop that had a bunch of mirrors? I don't know what the fuck happened. I mean, this poor girl, after the fucking boning of the treatment of her character on Arrow, after the ridiculous way of getting told that her character was dying, after having to go through that, it looked like she was going to be saved, only to have a fucking embolism go off at the hospital and to die off, with the hopes of her returning, only it being Black Siren and getting knocked the fuck out by Fei of all fucking people. What happens to one of our favorite actresses? Well, Katie Cassidy, by the way, I believe that's a strong Irish name, on St. Patrick's Day of all fucking things, looks like some sleaze-sucking douchebag hacker had done to her what they have done to several other celebrities. Managed to hack into either her phone or her iCloud account, find out about her various pictures, download them, and release them to the internet. So there is a lot of racy, raunchy pictures of Katie Cassidy in various compromising positions. Now, here's the thing, guys. I gotta address this because, you know, sexuality and adult things are what adults do, okay? Everything that happened to Katie, it fucking sucks. I know there's a joke in there. Shut the fuck up. I'm making a point. Anyway, see, this poor girl, what happened with her and her significant other at the time, that was private. It was never meant to be seen by anybody else. This was not ever meant for our eyes, okay? That was just between two people who clearly were being intimate and caring about each other. More power to them. That's, you know, it shows that Katie is only human. Why am I bringing this up? Because I'm trying to get out in front of this bullshit, wannabe, fake-ass, conservative, Puritan motherfucking assholes that you know the internet loves to pull out there. It's bad enough this poor woman's privacy was violated. An intimate, very special part of her was put out on the web, and that shit's never going away. It fucking sucks. However, what gets me are these holier than thou motherfuckers who turn their nose up and say, oh, well, if she's such an upstanding, moral person, then she should never have been doing it in the first place. What the hell were they thinking about recording that and putting it on their phone? Motherfucker, a lot of people out there have done like little nip slips or whatever, taking pictures and sent it to their significant others. Now, some people will lose control of that shit and it gets out. Yes, but this was not the case. They were very secure, but someone broke in and took her shit. This was the peeping Tom of the 21st century. Someone hacked her shit, stole something that was never meant to be seen outside of anywhere else, and put him up on the fucking web. Apparently something similar happened to Melissa Benoist a while back. But if this woman can still be Supergirl, and everyone love her for it, then I'm sure that Katie's career is going to be just fine. I do. I mean, like I said, I don't want to see these uptight motherfuckers looking at these pictures saying, oh, look at this nasty woman. See what she's doing in there. And, you know, how she's kissing on her partner and using her tongue like that. What the fuck are they thinking? Meanwhile, they're chastising her in public forums and where the fuck ever. Meanwhile, they're going back behind closed fucking doors going, that motherfucking hypocrisy. Bullshit. I'm calling your asses out on that shit right now. If you guys are going to start bitching and moaning about someone being human, about a healthy American woman getting down with the get down on someone she cares about, then check your own fucking pulses, because I'm sure that you guys are flatlining, okay? I mean, which means that your partner's practically engaging in necrophilia, so just fuck that shit right there, okay? Stop! Now, there's also some pretty fucking bad scummers who are jumping on the bandwagon saying, okay, well, titty pictures got released to Katie Cassidy. We're going to get to see some of Emily Bett Rickards. Really? Fucking really? I can't tell if you're a fucking Arrow hater. I can't tell if you're an Olicity fan. I can't tell if you're just a goddamn pervert. Okay, someone has committed a crime against Katie Cassidy. And suddenly you want someone to hack into the phone of Emily Bett Rickards and you want to see some Fei JJ. What the fuck is wrong with you, dude? Seriously. I mean, look, it's not like they're adult performers, okay? And that's the thing. People may not know about this about me. I actually have one foot in the door of the adult industry. I have friends that are in the adult industry. I have worked in there as a photographer, a rigger, an instructor. But don't worry, nothing actual sex, no actual porn in there. It's adult-related stuff. For some strange reason, nobody wants to see my junk. It's just a curse I got to live with. Anyway, but these are people that made a conscious choice. And I got to tell you, being around them, they're some of the most caring, kind, open people you ever want to talk to, and they're just some of the coolest freaking people. Stacy Burke is one of my friends. I've worked with this wonderful lady a couple of times. She is amazing. She's got one of the biggest hearts ever. And some people are iffy to say, well, if you're about fetish or porn, you're a little iffy. No. Fuck that. These are my friends. These are my people. And I wish I could go back to them. It's just, hopefully, if my finances ever get better, I'm coming back to FetishCon. So better fucking believe it. But no. It's, like I said, these uptight, wannabe motherfuckers that practically say that they're Mormons without the magic underwear, or they're Amish that just happen to have electricity and internet. Fuck that shit. These are human beings. She's human. She's healthy. She was getting down with someone she loved at the time. And what happened to her was a complete fucking invasion of privacy. If you're an asshole that got this shit and put it out there to sell or whatever, you're a fucking criminal. And people are going to be hunting your damn head. Word is bond. And I swear to God, if I hear anything about it, if some asshole tries to message me, say, hey, Dave, yeah, I hear you're a big Katie Cassidy fan. Hey, I'm the one that hacked the photos. Oh, shit, no. I'm snitching. Fuck you with a crowbar, covered with a dildo, covered with hot sauce. I will fucking snitch. I will turn your ass in, and you better fucking hope by God there isn't a reward out for your arrest, because Dave's gonna get paid, motherfucker, okay? Cut me a check. It's just frustrating as shit, man. I mean, like I said, poor Katie. I mean, she's got enough to go through. And for fuck's sake, this happened on St. Patrick's Day, and her name is Cassidy. This poor woman's going to be having flashbacks on St. Patrick's Day for years to come, and that just ain't right. I mean, she should be talking about, what is she going out to party at? What flavor of green beer is she going to be drinking? Is she in the mood for a Shamrock Shake before she goes on a Call of Duty and whoops somebody's ass? That's what you should be worried about. Not flashbacks of motherfuckers hacking into her goddamn shit and putting out on the internet for everybody. That's just some dirty shit. And that's another thing I want to talk to you conservative, uptight, anti-adult motherfuckers out there. Okay. Katie Cassidy is fucking gorgeous. And you know that people are checking out the pictures. Now, though, if you're curious and you're adult, do that. I'm not telling anyone under 18 to go check them out. You probably fucking would love it anyway. You're breaking the law. Don't fucking do it. I'm not contributing to a delinquency of a fucking minor. If you are of legal age and you're going to check them out, a lot of people are saying, oh, God, why do they have to see this? They're all over the place. I can't get that out of my head. Because they like Katie. They want to think of her as this awesome actress. And she fucking is. This woman is a badass. She can deliver all kind of performances. And she can kick your ass on Call of Duty. She can kick your ass in real life. And I'm sure as shit not pissing off either her or her show sister and former roommate Katie lots. No. Between these two, if you piss these two off, they're going to whoop your ass and look good doing it in heels. And I don't need it. I don't need that shit. So I want to be on the good side of these ladies. And I got to tell you something else. Whoever this scummer is who released these fucking photos, I'm sure he's done this to other people, which means he's just a serial predator. He goes after people that just happen to have a name. He goes into busting their encryption and shit and get their dirty pics and just post it on to whatever the fuck ever they want to do. You goddamn cum catching. I assume you're a guy. If you're a female, whatever, then you're a wannabe fei-fei, which that's really bad. If you're a female, if you're a guy, then you are some dick tucking like Buffalo Bill and Silence of the Lambs wannabe man cunt. Oh, no. See, congratulations, cum catcher. You have single-handedly, in the course of 24 hours, skyrocketed to the heights of infamy to take the fucking podium along with Mark Guggenheim and Wendy fucking Miracle in the shittiest things you could possibly do to Katie Cassidy involving anything to do with Arrow. Congratulations, asshole. You have taken the scummer bronze in the shit Olympics. Oh, so, yeah, bravo. Just fucking bravo. I'm using both hands, one hand here, the other hand on my fucking camera. Otherwise, I'd be clapping, so fuck you. But, oh my God. It just sucks. I mean, one shot, this asshole has done what's taken seasons for Mark and Wendy to do to Katie. And it boggles my mind. And here's the other thing. I have actually written to Mark and Wendy saying, look, I know it's highly unlikely. I know this is just a hypothetical. But Mark, if you or Wendy had anything to do with it, if you made an offhand suggestion to someone that you just happen to know is a hacker or some scum asshole, if you said any kind of thing on an interview that gave anyone the idea that, hey, hacking into Katie's phone and releasing some tit pics and naughty bits would be a good idea, Kiss your careers and asses good fucking bye. Then you guys, I mean, everyone's been looking for ways to get your asses fired. If this turns out you had any fucking thing to do with it, then a lot of people are getting their wish granted Dragon Ball style, and na hey 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 good fucking bye. Okay? Like I said, I know that's highly unlikely. You guys are trying to keep your careers going. How the fuck you're doing it, I still have no idea. But have you guys done anything to do with it? Well, it's kind of unlikely. But I also thought of a fucking hysterical possibility in all of this. See, now, guys, word is bond here. This is serious talk. I take my position as a YouTube celebrity seriously. I do. I now have over 1,100 fans. Thank you all very much for tuning in and joining me. I appreciate that. I hope to continue to put out good content for people, and both to make you think as well as to make you laugh. So, realizing that I have influence over certain people, I feel it's important to say this. Now, there is no way in hell I am going to tell people, hey, since Mark and Wendy are assholes and their favorite pet on the show is Feifei, what would happen if one of my fans out there, just hypothetically, was to do a Feifei and take the incriminating evidence showing that Mark or Wendy had any kind of connection to the asshole scummer that hacked into Katie's phone and tied it to them, then released that shit. Kind of what happened to Susan on the show. I'm not going to tell anyone to do that. That is malicious, that is hacking, that is criminal. And like I said, I take that shit seriously. I'm not going to contribute to the delinquency. I'm not going to tell people to break the law. So for fuck's sake, don't do that. However, hypothetically speaking, just a what if, just a scenario here. Hypothetically speaking, if some counter hacker decided to get said incriminating evidence, to do a real life Feifei, and to put that incriminating evidence on a piece of hardware that Mark or Wendy has and release it. I'm not telling anyone to do it. Don't do it. That's illegal. But if someone just so happened to do it, I would laugh my fucking ass off. I may have to run to the goddamn store and pick up some goddamn Poise or Depends, some kind of fucking adult undergarment. Because I'm going to laugh until I am fucking incontinent. I'm going to wet myself. It's just that I'll walk around like a goddamn sumo with a pamper. I swear to fucking God. I would say, don't do it. I am not telling anyone to break the law. I will not contribute to that. But if that shit played out. Oh, God. That would be the funniest shit ever. Oh, I would make a video of me laughing my fucking ass off for 10 minutes. I wouldn't even have to crack a goddamn joke, but I'm going to. I swear to God, if Mark or Wendy ever get framed for that shit, I will laugh my ass off, point at them and say, "You have failed this titty." Serves you right, assholes. Now listen, I had to get this shit out. I had to vent. But seriously, Katie, I've already made one video showing my support. Girl, I think the world of you. I mean, you are one hell of an actress. You've got a bum rap. Everyone keeps wanting to see you come back because everyone is waiting for your time to come back and shine. This whole experience sucks. And I know motherfuckers are looking at the goddamn videos and pictures of what Katie did. And you know what? I know you uptight motherfuckers. Anyone who wants to talk that good shit, if you are a straight man and you see these pictures, I don't give a fuck. You're gonna wish that she was talking into your mic and giving that good stroke, okay? But look. You're not the one that has her heart. You are not the lucky guy in those fucking pictures, and odds are you never will be. Especially if you start going around talking all that good shit online, because people are going to call your ass out on that. No, look. Katie is a beautiful woman. She's a talented actress. She's a hell of a fighter. And this woman is so goddamn hot. I don't give a fuck. She will turn a straight girl lesbian and a gay man straight. Okay? I mean, you see that? It's like Ray on freaking Archer. Man, nobody's that gay. I'm telling you what. So she's hot. What we got to see was an invasion of privacy that we never were meant to see. Okay, it's out there. Big fucking deal. This is not something she was doing for publicity. She's trying to do other fucking things out there. There's movies, there's cameos in video games and shit. She is a victim in all this shit. This is not something she did for publicity. Now, if something happens to show otherwise, sure, I'll redact and I'll say something. But it's Katie. I in no way fucking believe that for a second. This woman, she's a hard worker. She's busting ass. She's trying to get out there. And many people, she is the one true black canary. Fuck Tina. And I'm telling you guys, I think what has to happen right now is Katie needs to be shown some love and support. She's had enough assholes. She's had enough haters. I mean, this is one of the last fucking things she or any other celebrity needs to have this released. So please, Katie, you have my support. Please check the comments under this video. I'm sure you're going to have a lot of people that are going to be chiming in and wishing you well. You don't even have to write anything. Just I know that I've written to you before. I've sent various videos and stuff, and a lot of asshats have driven you off of line. I understand that. I understand if you want to just be quiet for a while for as far as your online presence. I'm sure as much as you like hopping on a Call of Duty and trying to get a few people to play in with you, I understand that you're going to have probably not want to do that unless you know the people and you trust them, because all it's going to take is one little asshat fucking in there, jumping in there saying the wrong goddamn thing. I am sorry you have to go through that, gal. I really am. From the bottom of my heart, I'm sorry you got to go through this. But I also have to say, you are an incredible woman. You are strong. You are beautiful. You are talented. You are a fucking badass. And you personify everything great and strong and independent about Black Canary. I mean, you are a hell of a heroine in your own right, girl. If anyone can get through this, as much as it sucks, it's going to be you. And you're not doing it alone. You've got friends, you've got fans, you've got family, and you got a lot of people on your side and having your back. I know I'm one of them. Now, I know I may talk some shit about certain members of the cast of Arrow at times, but we are all in agreement. We got your back, girl. You're like a family to us, and although I've never met you in person, I think you is my long-distance homegirl. I mean, I got your back, girl. What else can I say? So, pretty bird, you got our support, you have our love, you have our respect, and you're going to get through this. We got you. So until next time, guys, Dave signing off. Come on, everybody. Show Katie some love. Because right now, she could use all she can get. Peace.